Marikana in the northwest is known for the 2012 massacre. But little do people know that within this impoverished mining community, there are women doing their bit to help. My name is Pule Mulebati. You are watching Stories Untold. Warm welcome to the show. Here is the untold story of Mpati Mekwa.
The Marikana strike, a scene that left 34 people, mostly lawnmen mine workers, dead. The strike, dubbed a massacre over wage dispute, left many families with little to nothing to eat as they were robbed of their breadwinners. Eight years later, Stories Untold revisits the infamous scene that still holds the memory of the past. With things having quieted down in the mountain, within this community is a woman who chose to be a hero behind the Marikana tragedy. This is Mekwa. In the year 2000, Mekwa saw the need to dig in her own pockets and take care of this impoverished community. She went as far as exhausting her husband's pension fund. And little do people know that during the Marikana strike, the mine workers would come here for food. Last year, the same mining company also retrenched over 1,000 workers, and every month they queue here for food parcels. Also waiting his turn is 40-year-old Sivumelwano Makyakalana. This has been his life since January 2020. Staying 2 kilometers from Mekwa's house, we follow him home.
Ukusebenza apha ndisebenza iminyaka u10 kule company yethu ndisebenza as iRTO ibizwa RTO umchin boy ndiyabe ndibhola emgodini 10 years siswam ndisebenza 8 hours and 45 minutes every day.
Sivumelwano says he didn't receive his severance pay after retrenchment, so whatever sense he had exhausted quickly, leaving him scouting for food.
Lo mama usifumene sihleli pha epipini apho besiloko sidibana khona. Singabasebenzi hlobo loba sihlelwe ilempilo. Seva kuba kukhona umama ofana naye phaya sakwazi ba masiye kuye. Ezisimazi wayenceda abantu nango 2012 ne. So sahamba ke sayozikhalela kuye wasivulela izandla wasamkela. Usinceda ngayo yonke indlela kayizamayo because nale imeko esikuyo nayo yasincedisa ba masizamba masiphume kuye. Uyasipha ama food parcel siyakwazi ukuthi sigene kwakhe kudliwe every day uhlala unako ukudla phaya lo mama. Xa ufika ulambile uyakuphakela udle xa kuphela inyanga enza imizamo ukuthi siyathola ama food parcel nyana sikwazi ukuzozama insana zethu.
However, he says living from hand to mouth is not sustainable.
Bunzima sitsambuma impilo imile nje because akonto eyenzakalayo ezingumuntu oqhela ukusebenza akonto eyenzakalayo yahlupheka nje kakhulukazi uyahlupheka uyasafara nabantwana ngibhekele izinto zami basihlala enake wo mnanda asicekisi ke zona sidla yankini i-situation nje ukuba nje nangoku umama lo kungalapha ekhaya engumuntu o-understandayo futhi nje nalapho ngiyancoma ngithi ngithanda uba nelakhi nyana because uninzi laba abanye abayimeli le meko esikuyo ngalomzuzu kungithola umuntu uyakwazi ukuthi athi xa kebona bezinto ziyajika akushiye wethu usala ubhekene nalona kodwa kwangoku lonto efumanekayo siyakwazi uma siyidibanise nayo umama endlini nabantwana bethu balunga noba into encinci kangakanani okwangoku impilo inzima kona naye sekenyamezele nje uba engumuntu ongumama unyamezele nje kodwa kunzima kona apha endlini abantwana bebesiya esikoleni kodwa kwangoku abakayi hlobo loba kusekhona le lockdown and mncinci omdala una 8 years kuphela akakhululeki ene kunzima sisambe jobhisa isikofu sebenzisa isikhofu esibhatalwa i-250 every month. So i-lockdown kwesinye isikhathi ingincedile mina ngithole ukuphefumula mbijana ngoba umntanami bengazuya esikoleni kuyafana noba izikole beziqhubeka bengazuya esikoleni kuba ngoku kwenzakala.
Food isn't the only help Memekwa has offered.
Sincedile kangangoba usenzele into enkulu kakhulu, wasizama apha wasitholela i-connection oba masibheke e-momentum sikwazi uba masiyozama okungenani sifanele sibe sifumana lo ma-provident fund okwangoku kusenjena. Usizamile nyani ke siyile into ka-momentum i-process yakhona ihambe kakuhle ngoba abanye bakhona basayithola kodwa kwangosisalindile asikayifumani sonke isamana ithi gqolo nje kancinci uba abantu bayithola.
Also having received his parcel from Memekwa is 61-year-old Tembelihle Sigwebela, who was also retrenched from the mine.
Kushintshe ngo-October ubomi bami malinganamali endizise ezinganeni ndinganarenti ndinganamali yakudla. Bengiphuza amazi kuze thili November December ngoJanuwari sazosizwa umama owasesontweni khona lapha oya wasilanda lapha simane masihlangene lapha epayipini sikwazi ukuthi simane siyodla kwakhe ngabo-11 siphila nje ngamanzi ndidla amanzi ndiqhekezele ngumuntu ipapa isonka ndisidle mhlawumbe ndisiphiwe ngumuntu noma nakudustbin njengoba namanje ndisaphila impilo yokucela sendisizelwa ngowamama emane sipha lezo parcel ziphele nazo ningazibani ngathini impilo endiyiphilayo leyo.
His dire financial circumstances left him stranded.
Umastandi kuthe ushintsha kobomi bami masendilimele ndiba ndibiye eGrondali ndathi mastandi andinakwazi uba nesitatimende sokuthi manje ndibe nemali yebhajethi yakho ungcono ndihambe ndiyolala ephayipini phansi kwephayiphi sele umqeshi aze andinike amalungelo ami. Usibali wathona ubuhlalo olusizwe lihleliyo nayo indawo usibali yokuhlala ngafike ndahlala kule ndlu ke mama kulo mkhukhu uthe ngokuba kuyo kule down wathi cha ngoba mina ndiya ekhaya wathi manje shintsheni apha kule ndlu yakhe bendihlala apha ndibasa apha ngoba andinamali andinalutho silike bandishintshe kuyibona indlu bendihlala kuyo lena ndishintshele kweyandlu ke mama.
Ungangicokolela uba uphume njani ke ngoku apha kulo mkhukhu?
Nxa ndiphuma kulo mkhukhu wathi sibali no sibali uzodlala amakhaza ngoba nako ndiyagoduka ndicela uhlale kule ndlu sibali into yokuthi uzoziplanisela uzophila iphimpile wenza apha.
So ulapha ngoku?
Ndihlala apha ke ngoku sisingilala apha ke ngoku yeza nesitofu ndasinikwa ngosibali nezinto ndibuye ndithi mane yana ndiplane ndicela upalafini emntwini ndibasa ipalafini ngoba ugesi yaphela ndicela onto njengoba ubona ne-T-Bags ndilinxile uba ndikwazi ukuthola itikana uba yi-5 days ndinika i-T-Bags nemazambane ubona ndicela emntwini ndiqedele ukudla ndiphekile iflawa ngoba phela nayo imali yakudla yasokwa.
Yintoni le tata uyipheke apha?
Iflawa siyenze kuthiwa ngamadombolo lidombolo ngazi ngesilokhozana lona selithemala ngamasembu uyenze ulala nzokwenzani uba ndibe ndifudumeze ndidle.
Tata utheni ungagodukanga after umsebenzi beniyekile bemsebenzini?
Kunzima ukugoduka mama ushiya izimali zakho ngemva enkampanini uma urejistiwe upermit enkampanini udonsela i-provident fund in-UIF.
Be that as it may, he shares these words of gratitude to Memekwa.
Ukumbulela kwami lo mama ndimbulela ngenhliziyo yonke uma izinto zami zingahamba kahle njengomama wesonto ngiyafuna manje ngathola into zami ndihambe ndiyonikela ngokungazenzisi ngendlela ondisinze ngayo nginethwa zimvula epayipini ndingazi.
Nothing could have prepared us. No one thought what was happening could be true. We didn't realize how much we'd miss each other. Everyone said nothing will be the same. But nothing feels the same either. You're stronger than you know. You've changed. We all have. Your time is now, and together we will get through this.
Make your future count. Leave a legacy. Start today. Damlin Online.
The Bugashe family forms part of over 400 families who are still awaiting the receipt of their complete homes. This despite claims by the Metro that they've handed over 600 units.
All I'm longing for is for this house to be finished. I have no hope as I don't have a child who's working.
We had hoped that these houses would have been complete by now so that people can be safe.
What we've done now is to go back onto the tendering system so that we can re-award the project. We're very much understanding of the frustration of the people of Pilton.
We have opted to go to the media because we are not getting answers from the authorities.
Welcome back. Today on Stories Untold, we are sharing positive and uplifting news of the town of Marikana in the Northwest. We spent some time with Mbati Mekwa, who's opened up her home to members of our community who are less fortunate. This is how she's reaching out.
Dubbed Elizabeth Spalding by the community for her generosity, Mama Sipati Mekwa is a beacon of hope to the many people of Marikana who find themselves helpless.
Umphakathi ndiyabaphekela except that abaswelekileyo abanganamandla ngiyabanceda and la abantwana ba disabled ndiyabanceda nabo. Ndiyenza ukuthi bathole ama wheelchair. I started in 2000 but I cannot say what pushes me. I've got that heart to help the people. Le ga bona motho mo nga sokola a ke batlo bona motho mo sokola ke etsa plana gore a batso mo situationeng eo. So that's how I am.
She says an incident that happened in the year 2000 sparked the need for her to help the community here.
Go 2000 bekune umntana omunye awele mfuleni. Ka be ke tsamaya kilo go utlwisisa because a community ne ilwana. Then ka be ke bona gore go better this situation ke save ke be ke tsaya ntate wa ngwana re ya ko police station dockets and to the government mortuary. From there ka bua le funeral parlor, then ka botsa gore ba re chacha bokae ba re 3,000 rands for everything, even to transport ngwana to Phalaborwa. Then nna le ntate ra etsa plan ra ntsha 3,000 rand eo ntata nka stopo a asisa le go sona go Phalaborwa. Ke nentse ke le busy ke thusa batho ba bang ba feleletsa because ke haufi le clinic ba sena go ba yantene ke ba tsaya ke ba accommodate. And then ke kra motho teng a tshwere ke tlala a sena diaparo ke tsa diaparo tsa ntate ge le ntate ra mo apesa. Then ka o sa no ya clinicing so ba bang ba feletsa ba gana go tsamaya but because o ka se ka tshwara motho ha ka shwela monna go re ke mang then ke etsa plana gore ke mo ise kwa nna dula ko teng ha ke tsena ke kra le gore no motho problem ya gage mo dulang hana dijo then ke khutla gape ke shopong ko mo rekela dijo mo dula mo teng mo. And then ba bang ba ta clinicing clinic ha iso bule motho a teng is just about to deliver the baby ke aba thusa ke pepisa motho o then manese a tlatla ke se ke feditse ka ene ke nka dikobo mo jarteng ke a mo potoka ben ba tlatla ba continue ka mosebetsi o mong.
You will be excused for thinking that Mam Mekwa is backed by tons of funding.
Ke mesebetsi e mengatanyana e reng ga go tlhokega thuso ke be ke etsa ka tšhelete ya ka.
And she went as far as emptying the family savings.
Ka 2013 ntate sale a resigna ko mosebetsing ka November, then tšhelete ya gage ka December e be etla. So January I saw a lady a wele mole at tshwa clinicing, then ka be ke ya ke fitle ke mo tsaya ke mo tlisa mo jarteng a bantha reno o tshwere ke tlala o nwele dipilisi a sa ja ke be ke starta ke reno ke kopa ntate ke re e seng gore ke ba etsetse porridge nyana for clinicing. Then ha ke thoma ke isa porridge ko clinicing ke makala setse go na le queue from porridge ra tshwana ke gore ba apele le lunch, so ne re ba sefa 2 meals a day ka tšhelete ntate ka the 5th month ke ge ile gona go tlhagellang different people, churches like Grace Bible Church, ntate Musa Sono le ntate Zondo le Lutheran Church ba tla ba tlisa di donations tsa dijo. Then ke ne ke etsa gore ga ba ya gae ke ba tshelle dijo phofo ka skotlolo, and then sukiri ke ba tshella le yona ka kopi, and then ke ba tshella le soponyana, so that ga ba tsana go gae because ba jele goseng ba jele ka lunch bosigo dipilisi le ba bang bana bosigo ba bang bana goseng, so ba khone gore ba thibele tlala, and then dipilisi le di khone o dula di skile ba tlhagisetsa bothata.
It wasn't long before Mama's family began to feel the pinch.
Go bile boima because o ka se depende mo baneng. Ne ke na le bana ba shimane ba babedi ba ba sebetsang, but ngwana moshimane ga tshwanele ge tšhelete e tshwere ko wena. Bophelo bona se le bwa change ga bwa tshwana, but I didn't stop. Even le ge gona le grocery ka montlong motho a tla re tshwere ke tlala yona grocery e bana ba rekileng ke a share ke a mo sharela. It was very difficult, but ka matla ntate modimo ke fantse re le teng.
And she recalls the days leading up to the Marikana massacre.
By that time abo tata ba khona ba za hlale ntabeni, abo mama ba buye, in the morning they'll be here at 12 o'clock midnight queuing so that athole ukudla kuqala. Babuya Bob Mine, babuya Impala, babuya le Marikana, abanye bahlale eShwelane ukuthi bathole ukudla. So labo tata abanye mababuya lapho bebafika nabo baqueua la, and then basebazi ukuthi endlini at least mabahlelela ngizobathelela imilimile emaplastikini, abafazi bakhona mabangena kuyasokwa kuyadliwa. So it was very difficult, and we were not sleeping. We were looking for old clothes because there were children there. Baba nita bafuna into yokumbatha. So it was a difficult situation, and eutlisang botlhoko.
What Mama Mmekwa has witnessed in her community has only intensified her need to help, and she has big plans for the future.
Kuna bantwana ba addicted to drugs. Mangingana amandla ukuthi ndiba tholele rehabilitation center, so that because bayatshontsha bayashawa bayenzani mara akuyafana, and then after a day after care ngokuthi mababuye esikolweni, the time they spend between school and home, they must go to the center and make homeworks there, and people must come and assist them because esikolweni babanikeza umsebenzi obazali bangawazi. So if bafile mosebetsi gona le batho ba ka grant stipend sa gore ba thuse bana ba di homeworks and so forth, at least period e re tla be re coverile bana bale ma teacher ba fe homework rona kwa go senteng re etse gore bona rena di homework tseo di a etsega re ba keep busy to avoid gore ba feleletse ba le go di drugs. Nka itumella ga nka bona mine le ona o kenya letsogo mo go thuse because they do ga ba etsetse community needs, and re bangata because of mine batho ba batlile batla ka mosebetsi mo mine ga ba fitla mo ba dula ba bang batla ba etsa malapa a matšha gona le malapa go gae ntate ga tloga o tlogela mosadi le bana ba bang mo. So that's why community ya rona e safara thata, re safariswa thata ke gore mine ha o re sepe ka batho ba bona.
Ke na Byron Maskwameng ke ile ka staka ke ile go nyaka mmereko ka toropong na ba sentje ka feletsa ke robala ka le bridge ke be ke dula le mogala bo mo o dula theletše radio. Thobela FM intutile lerato la family mo le gore ke feleditše ke tloga gana kwa di strate ke ya gae ke ile ka feletsa ke humana mmereko ke extenda ka gae ge nke be se ka malome wo ke be ke dula le yena kwa khone le Thobela FM bophelo bjaka nke be se ka mogobe beng ka gona ga di jwana.
It swept through our lives and everything changed. We felt such a sense of loss. But with them, we feel hope. We honor the people that shine light again, the people that keep us safe, the people that take care of our children. They will do what they have always done, protect and serve on the front lines. Many of them have come through our doors. We are proud of each and every one. Lyceum, heroes of tomorrow.
Welcome back to Stories Untold. We now look at how the irony of the town of Marikana has propelled one of its residents to provide aid to those who are less fortunate. Let's have a look.
Marikana, a familiar name to most, is a mining community in Northwest. But little do people know that most people in this community struggle to make ends meet. And because of that misfortune, Memekwa founded an organization back in 2000 with the aim to help. Apart from assisting struggling miners, she's also focused her attention to mothers and children. Today, she's visiting one of the families she supports.
o disabled nka kera thuso a kera sekolo le to re kerang ko sekolong ke patela motho o salang le ngwana se tšhelete ka lokalo se go mo rekela mme dilonyana bo ditanonana tate ne patela rente a sala patela mo ko sekolong ko college re ke ya mosebetsing ke ya motlogela go seng ke motlogela le bana ba bang ba bannyane motho o salang lene o tla ka 7 ka wa ka setse ko kwa dulang teng ka 5 a tla kwa.
The support from Mamekwa has made life more bearable.
Mampatung thusitsene ile a mo fa wheelchair ya mo thusa go dula go ne ke motho sa fela mo mpetong a so o dula sebaka le mo yona ene o batla special chair le fera ge yona ne se shapo ba o na le probleme ya di fits wa fita ke phela thata ko lene ko di ko sepetlele.
Another person who has been receiving Memekwa's help is 68-year-old Gogo Polina Masete.
Wanagyo wamakacha ane ulichere ane le nagya kula Mameka antela le ulichere ka mmea mo dichere ka bona gore ke nyane walla re meile mo yona ka ba ke ya Mameka ke moja gape ki boetša o lišerela re o tla mo zamele engwe gape kana mo remetše o lišere a fela e tla mo wa tlompha dipempase ya ke feletše ke dipempase le dionyana tša bana a e tla tlo mmona toti ya re ke tla go zamela o lišere ngwana ke ngwana a ngwana mmago o tše go bela ngwana a tlhokofala ka šala ke mogodiša ai kwa sepetlele kwa ba re ngwana walla ka molata ka tla le ena ka ke fihla a re wa dula ka cardboxing ke bona a wa bega tlhogo
tsogola le khopene
e ke bona ngwana a paralyze a change toti ngwana ba iso ma wa mona o go bela fela ba tlhoko a ne le 15.
The help she gets gives her a moment to catch a breath.
Tuntla ke thabi e ke utlwa fela pele ka ba antle a ke ne le mathata ke a go teng go mmotsha re tla tlo nthuša mme Mameko ke feletse solo go dula ke nnoši ngwana o ane yone wa mpalla ke mogolo o tšhatšane le ID a ke mokuka o ne wa 18 nna ke a bayo a ke sa mokgona mme Mameko re tla go zamela gore ngwana o ye sepetlele a dula ko teng ke tla bua mo ke buang teng ka ra ke sa ne matlana yone ke godile
But Mama Mmekwa wouldn't have been able to do all of this without the support of her husband.
One of the questions CSI xoxa mina naye ukuthi njengoba sinikeza abantu the last part yamali yabana okanye yomndeni, when everything is exhausted, how are we going to survive? That's when she said to me, don't forget that we trust and believe in God, and God will provide if we don't have anything. And immediately just after she mentioned that, yabongathi ngithi ndingareversa the question lebe kade ngiyibuza, and then knowing her since we were together, ngayenza ngasearcha ngokwami ukuthi since I met her, is in a person lo unobubele kuwabanye abantu.
And he pledges to keep supporting her in realizing her dream to uplift the community of Marikana.
Mna kakhulu njengoba ndi assistant yo mama, the person on a drive ngumama, especially uma kufika umuntu ekhaya athi ulambile okanye unabantwana akukho kudla endlini, uphatheka kabuhlungu. And maybe if we get an assistance, not in monetary as such, but in the form of ukudla kufika ekhaya, then sihlala sinika abantu abalambile okanye abahluphekileyo, that will make us happy.
I-progress ikhona mama, ngoba abanye abantu bayafika bathi mama singakunceda ngani, noma babanye bakhuluma nje bangancedi, mara uyabona ukuthi at least it's well known, because ka 2014 it was well known, the strike of Marikana. And then manje kwafika ubaba umunye singena naye isonto, wathi mama kungcono labantu ngoba baninzi ngikwakhela isonto ihholo nje ukuthi labantu mabafika imvula enetha bayasa ukungena ngaphakathi, abangangena emkhukhwini ngoba bekunelapha unetha khona.
Ngendlela enibona ngayo asosithi kuphela, asingobanga bokuqala futhi sezawuqhubeka enze lento engasuke uNkulunkulu ngamupha amandla aqhubeke anceda abantu abafana nathi sosiswana wenza olukhulu utshintsho emindenini yethu.
And just like the people of Marikana, we also here at Stories Untold take our hat off to Mmekwa and people alike for being the matriarchs that their communities need. Thank you so much for watching us today. Should you need to catch up on any of our show, you can find us on YouTube at Stories Untold. And if you're out there doing good, don't forget to use the hashtag Stories Untold SABC across different social media platforms. From myself, Bulem Molebati, and the rest of the team, goodbye.